Yes, it seems that Beyond Meat Inc., the company and the food that nobody wanted to eat for the last 5 years since the pandemic, seems to be getting bought up. And it seems to be the next meme coin that is being compared to GameStop when GameStop ran off crazy from $4 to 400 plus dollars in 2021. Now, I think the ecosystem is completely different where the people who are shorting these meme stocks, who were shorting GameStop in the first place, they're better. The laws and policies of the exchanges are better suited for them to benefit more and not to get short squeeze, gamma squeeze like they did with GameStop. But I believe there is potential for a what we're now calling a meme stock in Beyond Meats. Now, I got in late at $3.24. I'm busy. I'm doing other things with crypto. I noticed that, yeah, I like to buy value. If you watch any of my channel, you know I like to buy tokens or stocks that are down heavily that have a chance to move back up because the value slingshots back up once we hit all-time low. And if you can see on the chart, this isn't even an all-time high. Let's go into the actual chart on the 5-year chart and still won't show it. Okay, there we go. All-time, if it would, come on, stupid thing. God, okay, there we go. All-time high was around I believe $228 or something like that. And we continue to move up. And I believe we're going to continue to move up post-market. It's just a wild guess on that. But historically, the high for the year was $6.64. And that was literally all I was looking to jump into was the 100% potential up to the 1 year high. We're not even talking about the 5-year high, obviously at $228. It'd be nice to see that happen. I only put $170 into it, but there is high potential. Throw in $25, $50, $100 into it. And if you lose it, oh well. Or you can set a stop loss a little bit lower at, say $3 so you don't lose all of your money. But that is what I'm going to be doing. It did hit $3.84 today, and it seems to be uptrending again. Well, I believe it's going to continue to uptrend ultimately. And what we're looking at here, why it's important that we do even look into Beyond Meats right now is because it seems very similar to what GameStop did. And I'm not going to read everything here, but the similarities between Beyond Meat and GameStop pre-parabolic squeeze from early 2021. The setup for Beyond Meat mirrors GameStop in the weeks leading up to its explosive January 2021 run up, where retail sentiment overpowered weak fundamentals and high shorts. Here's a comprehensive list of parallels drawn from the market data, traders discussions, and analyst comparisons. Elevated short interest as a squeeze catalyst. You can read everything there. Both had extraordinarily high short interest relative to the float, to the amount of shares that were available to even buy. Another one, retail driven hype on social media platforms. Social media, obviously, the talk on social media is very important. You have Wall Street Bets putting in, Wall Street Bets were the ones that put in started the hype for GameStop. Then you have Reddit, and it's being talked about on the Wall Street Bets threads as well. Then you have dismal fundamentals and Left 4 Dead, which typically attracts these big institutions or hedge funds that want to short something out of existence, pretty much. And the same thing happened with GameStop. GameStop was a fading brick and mortar retailer, and I won't say anything. And comparably, Beyond Meats, past the pandemic, nobody wanted to eat any of it. You had very few people who actually did. Come to find out, it was all used or past its expected usefulness date or freshness date that was being converted into these meats. And so you wouldn't want to eat this stuff even if you were vegan or are vegan, right? So we had that going on, which I think is why people stopped eating it and stopped trusting it. Just another American company trying to take advantage of people and cutting corners as usual. Another thing, low share price and penny stock vibes. GameStop traded around $46 a share late 2022 before this pre-split. Feeling like a cheap lottery ticket. Yes, this is technically a lottery ticket. This isn't financial advice. This is a lottery ticket. Now, I'm going to be spending $170 on this lottery ticket. If you got in under $1, you're sitting so pretty right now. But I do believe there's still at least another 100% left in this stock. Obviously, I could be wrong. It could get destroyed tomorrow and it could be all over. But I do think even if we do get some big pullbacks, even to $2, I do think we're going to start to see, because we're near the end of a bull. We're near the end of a 4-year and 16-year time frame bull market. So a lot of craziness happens, and so yeah, I'll spend $170 on a lottery ticket, and if it can possibly go to 10, 20, 30, 50, 70, $100, and maybe even back way past all-time high. And then ultimately, if it runs up to what GameStop did, which it ran up, 10,000%, yeah, hell yeah, it's $170 will be worth it. Otherwise, I'll just have to find a way to replace that $170. No big deal to me. Now, the big thing I'm looking for, what I learned about during that time in GameStop, was something called a gamma squeeze. Gamma squeeze potential from options flows. I still don't do options trading, but options trading is what is going to amplify the potential for this stock to shoot up to the moon. Comparably early GameStop saw call buying, forced dealers hedging, basically hedge fund managers who were shorting. They had to pay extra interest. They had to pay extra interest just to sell their short position into a long position. That's how the basics of selling. In order to have a sell order, somebody has to buy. In order to have a buy order, somebody has to sell. And I believe right now, so actually, we'll just go off of this information here. BYND's surging calls example, the December $40 strikes. This is assuming the price goes up to $40 by December 2025 this year. They're already up 250%. So you have to pay an extra, what is that, 3.5 times your actual what you're actually trying to pay into that call just to get in. And that's only, it's only been I believe 5 days since we've hit the all-time low on Beyond Meat's price call. So that's only going to go up. And I even saw a post recently that said it was already at 500%. So the potential for this to go to $40 is very high. That seems to be the lowest you can even get a call strike in. So we have to keep that into consideration, amplified by low liquidity and machine positioning. The last few that we're going to look at: absence of strong fundamental catalysts. You can pause the video here and read. Volume spikes and multi-day buildup. Meme stock ecosystem ties. GME pioneered the meme era with ETF inclusions boosting visibility. BYND's recent addition of meme EFT reignited its mojo, pulling a GameStop AMC veterans, rotating their capital out of those stocks. Symbolic retail versus institutional battle. We have that battle going on. We don't have Occupy Wall Street like we did 2005, 2008, but we have social media and we have battles in the stocks and in the options arena. Historic distance from peak, 90% off for GameStop, and now 98% low. It's all-time high. Man, that's why it's such a good opportunity. Would you buy a car at 98% off and there's nothing wrong with it? Not everything's perfectly fine. It runs, operates, nothing you have to fix. Absolutely, you'll buy a car 98% off. Would you buy a phone 98% off? Nothing wrong with it. Nothing really wrong with it. Yes. So that's how we're looking at this. It's still a major stock. Yes, I don't think it's going to survive. Maybe it'll come back sometime in the future, but for right now, the opportunity is ripe for this Beyond Meat's meme stock, and I believe other meme stocks are going to pop off very soon as well. Just like how GameStop started the meme stock trend back in 2020 and 2021. So everything seems, as it says, seems to overlap with GameStop, and there are some differences, but there are so many similarities. So we'll see how far this can go, and it looks like we're gonna play this out until December. And if there's any new information, I'm gonna make a new video stating that information. If we see a big decrease in price or increase in price, we're gonna make a video as well. Just going back into it, let's see what it's looking like right now. And yeah, we're dropping a little bit, but I'll play this lottery ticket out. So we'll see how it goes from here. If you have any questions, comments, fire away. Join the Discord for more, for further discussion as well. Thanks for watching.